Brought the camera in so everybody else can admire your impressive erection. That, eh? So impressive you can touch the ceiling.
Watch the cat.
Morning world, and welcome to a very sunny Wednesday, 28th of May. And today, well this morning, we're stabbing bales. Well, I think that's supposed to be 14.4. Let's try again. 14? Oh, all right, switch yourself off then. So we bought this bale spike reader last year, and okay, 16.2. That's a bit more than I'd like, really. So was that other one 16 as well? What about in the middle? So is that a 16 or a 14? Hello? What are you trying to tell me? Okay. This was 200 odd quid, this thing. And do I think it was worth it? I mean, it tells me what I want, I think. Unless, of course, it's lying. Try again. Run, yes, run is good. So is that 14.3? 18.4? What is that? Seems to be intermittently whether it wants to behave or not. Anything below 15 I can kind of live with. Anything above 15 not so keen on. So I'm gonna say that we're on about 18 on that. But that could be a headland bale. So we'll look at something a bit more out in the middle. So we need to move these bales, and I need to make a decision whether I'm moving them straight into the barn or to move them off this ground, which we need to do so I can put some fertiliser on there. I mean, the main grass growing season, done. Whatever we're going to grow out here now needs to be encouraged. And we can't encourage it until we've moved these. Right, behave yourself. The upside is the spike's going in there really easy. So I'm gonna, oh, 16. Okay, so what does that mean? 16. 16. And what about there? 12. 12 in the middle. 18.2 that was, I saw that. So they're not really quite dry enough. I wouldn't want to risk putting them in the barn now. So 20 and above is like really, really asking for trouble. But that is going in there really easy. Is that 14.4? What does that mean? Hello? Right, well I'm going to go on round and prod a few more and just see if I can get kind of an average. But I think at the moment the decision is they're not quite dry enough to go and stack in the barn. They're dry enough to take off the field, ideally put them under cover, but not stacked. Not yet. So we've got to try them over there yet. So we've got to go over back of Fifi's and look at the bales over there. That was a really thin crop over there. That side over there was a thicker part of the field. These over here could be a little bit drier because the crop wasn't as fat or as thick, so it should be drier. He says, "Where's your rabbits? Rabbits! Where's rabbits? Find a rabbit! Find a rabbit!" What rabbit? 16. 15. I saw a 15 then. What are you? Hello? Hello? Is that an 18? What is that? I mean, this thing is brand new. Well, year old. It's not had that much work. Becoming a pain in the arse. $12.3. No, maybe not then. Keeps coming up with this. Is that a code for something? Have I set this thing wrong or something? 14.5. I can live with 14.5. That felt a little bit wetter. Let's see if he's going to read that while he's in there. Run. 12.9. Or whatever that is. 13. Okay. It can't seem to make its bloody mind up. I saw 14.7 then. Is that what it is? The liquid crystal display on this thing seems to want to play silly buggers. Confuse me. I mean, it's not difficult. I am easy enough to confuse, but... Rabbits! Rabbits! Over there! Rabbits! No, I wasn't pointing over there. It's that way. No, I smelt something over there, so I can go in that way. All right, fair enough. Anyway, we'll go around and poke a few more. I mean, they're not wet. They're just not quite dry enough. Go on, run. Run. How about that? See, now it's not playing at all. Oh, what a pain in the ass. 16. Maybe 15. I think that's 14. I think that is a 14. I think it's just messing around on the liquid crystal display. I don't know what that is. What is that? It's unhelpful, isn't it? I don't know what that is. 10.8, 17.8, 14.2, 14.8 maybe, 14.9. I think you just have to learn how to speak this thing's language. .7. So you're not too bad actually. Although you do feel oh you're a bit in the middle, aren't you? We found a damp bit. Right, so that bale there is wet in the middle. So, but he is on the line of where it was thickest. So, if there was going to be a damp one, it would have been in this or that line over there. All right, let's go and check out the bales in Tetherfield. I've just been spotted by my daughter, Sam. We have an app that the family uses. It's called Life 360, and it basically it's a tracking app. So not all of us, most of us are signed up to it. I'm signed up to it. Any member of my family at any time can go on her phone and see where I am. And Sam, being as she just lives over there, has put an alarm on me that if I arrive here, her phone goes off as a ping, she knows I'm here, and then she invites me for a cup of tea, which is actually rather nice. So there's nothing to do with stalking each other or, you know, spying at that. I got nothing to hide. It's just a case of, you know, where are they? It's like with Sam, she's at work. If I want to know if she's at home or if she's at work, I don't know her schedules. I have a quick look on there. If she's in the middle of Bristol, I won't go and knock on her door for a cup of tea. If she's at home, I still won't before 10 o'clock in the morning because she's probably asleep because she might have been on night shift. Who knows? Right, just spoken to Reg. I think he's done the wheels and the sprayer. I never got over there yesterday afternoon. And he said to me, have you had your new spray list come through yet from agronomist? I said, I haven't looked at my emails this morning, so I don't know. He said, oh, we've added some turf-ord to it. So which is like a stem strengthener, stiffener. I said, no, not yet. He goes, oh, well, hang fire. He said, we're not going to be spraying for a couple of days, it's too windy. But maybe end of the week or beginning of next week, we get our last dose of spray on, and then that will be that job ticked off. So Reg thinks that malting barley is going to be valuable this year. It's going to be short, it's going to be wanted, it's going to be valuable. So let's make that effort, spend that bit of extra money and get ours right. We haven't got many bales to move out here. That was the other thing Reg was ringing about. When do you want to move the bales? I said, well, as soon as possible, really. I'd like to get them all shifted off the ground this week. Ooh, excuse me, that would be nice. So he said, right, well, he's not about this morning, but he is this afternoon. So there is a chance we might be back over this afternoon with the tractor and the Marshall trailer and get some of these bales moved. What was it Mother used to say about laziness? Oh yeah, never counts unless it's well carried out. Only thing is, I can't bloody read it, can I? 20. Okay, that was better than I thought. How about you? Run, okay. Goes in easy enough. I think that's a 14.9. What's that? 14.9. You are a bit wetter, aren't you? So pretty much none of the bales I'd be happy to put in the barn as they are right now. They need to be out and sweating. Where can I put them? Right, well, while I'm thinking about that, I'm going to have a cup of tea with my daughter. Unfortunately, Biscuit is going to have to be banned from the house. Samantha's gone and got herself 2 kittens. Yes. Yeah, that will please my dog no end, but I'm not too sure it'll please Samantha or the cats. So I think it's the garden for us. I don't mind. Strange smell. So we're on our way back to TH White's to pick up my blades that I could have picked up yesterday if I'd remembered. I actually put a credit card on my phone last year. I've never used it because I've always had my wallet. Anyway, we're going back to pick up those blades. There's a strange smell and I don't recognise it at all. There's that posh gatehouse again. Probably cost 10 times more than my house. Welcome to Didmarton. Good old tractor. Old 7.6. Here we go again. Success. I said to the parts man, I said I got home and then my missus had said to me, "Oh, I thought you had a credit card on your phone." And I go, "Oh, bloody hell. It's actually the card I used to pay for this." I said, I completely forgot all about it. Last year I put a credit card on my phone just in case I lost my wallet or something. Completely forgot I'd done it. So he said, "You won't forget that again, will you?" I said, "I probably will." I said, because even to this day now, I've never used that card on my phone. Someone's in trouble. That's better. I managed to pull out a white this time without hitting the curb. I'm learning. Chris from Nicholls has just rung me to say, "I'll be there in 20 minutes. And I said, "Right, okay, no worries. I think we'll move that. We'll go and turn a pallet fork over, and then we are ready to go." So I can unload it outside for a minute and put it in afterwards. Let's move this thing. A real manly engine noise comes out of this, you know, properly butch for a little cabster. They can't have shut that gate again. I chained it back. So all the cattle are stood just out in the field out here. No, gate's open. What are you lot doing stood out there? Hey? That's a job for maybe later this week. Mucking out. I need to get that shed and that shed cleaned out. Right, we'll take that out the yard, swap over one of the pallet forks, and we'll be ready to go. I don't feel you're looking at my shorts, are you? You won't find much up there anyway. I know this is not strictly what you should do, but it's what we do, and it works. We're ready.
Bale. Hiya!
You don't seem very busy.
I know, I wait for a pickup and then I'm done.
Oh.
I need to do the bin. I was having
You've got a...
to make.
Just there.
Do I?
Yeah, look, just there.
Do you want me to do it just
Yeah, just watch there. Look, what's that there?
What is it to make you happy?
What is that? Yeah, yes. There you go. Boop. It's not very green.
No.
You break yours, did you? Or...
No, this is another one. You've got so much going.
Oh, right, okay. All right. Nicholls lorries are usually green. Right, let's get this show on the road.
As we're not sure with the reach,
Right,
what we'll have to do is get two from this side,
right.
and then I'll turn it round. And
All right, okay.
And if you can get round the other side, whichever, I'll
Well, I might do. I'll have a look. Yeah. Right. We're on the red tops. All right. Hey? Yeah.
drag him to one side a minute first. You might lift it from there actually. Oh, you might be able to get it. Try and just move him over a little bit. I've got to watch the top of that thing on there.
Yeah, no, you've got about 1 foot.
Have I? Right.
Well clear.
Sorted. Thank you. All right, cheers.
There you go. So that's what we've got. Nitrogen, 20.6. Phosphorus, 8.2, 5.7. I'm not quite sure what how these add up. Potassium, 11.6, 9.6. Sulfur trioxide, 6.5. Oh, I see. 8.2%, so 3%. Ah, okay. That's total percentage of the whole bag. This is the percentage in the mix, so I got it. Store under cover. Check. Actually, quite heavy. You wouldn't want to drop it on your toe. Right, just in case I decide to go bell bumping this afternoon and the barn door's already open, let's top him up with jungle juice. Hello. 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 You miss me? Did you miss it? No, you didn't miss me, did you? No, you didn't miss me. I brought the camera in so everybody else can admire your impressive erection. That, eh? So impressive you can touch the ceiling.
Watch the gap.
The gaps are just a figment of your imagination. There's not actually a gap there. That's just an air bridge, isn't it? See, if I put the camera there, look, you can't actually see it. Hang on, no, like, or maybe you can. I don't know.
I've fallen off for dodgier stuff than that.
Yeah, I know you have.
Piddly squat.
Eh?
Piddly squat.
Piddly squat.
Yeah, he fell off the scaffold there and landed on
Oh, that's right.
a
Yeah.
race block.
Yeah, he did. He landed. Yeah. That made you skip a bit, didn't it?
No.
Hobble a bit. Crippled you a bit.
Yeah, there's tears and everything.
Yeah. Man tears.